Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Run With It with Do. This is episode 2. This is the Christmas edition with your host, Do. I actually um, wasn't expecting to do this on Christmas Day. I didn't even think about it last week that it actually fell on Christmas Day. But now that it did fall on Christmas Day, it's actually even better. So, thank you guys for taking your time out from your family to watch this episode. Please share it with your friends and family after you watch it, and actually put on the comment below that put on a comment below. Type in run with it, okay, to let me know that you finished watching this. So, as promised, I'm going to share with you my story. So it's going to be broken down into 3 segments. This is going to be the first segment. The first segment is family. What did my family, or how did my family help me to start running now? First and foremost, I would say my parents. My parents actually were main contributors of me doing what I'm doing now, which is actually running. They actually just celebrated the 35th year anniversary just 2 days ago. So, Mom and Dad, if you're watching, happy anniversary once again. But I'm so grateful for them because despite all the obstacles, failures, step back situations, etc., they still move forward with their relationship, with their marriage. And to correlate that with running, I remember for my first marathon, which was a couple months ago, there were some obstacles that I faced. There were the good times and there were the bad times, I guess you could say, on the road. There were times where I was running flat and I was good, and then there were healing moments. Okay, most of you who are in relationships or in marriages can relate to that, because there are peaks and valleys in relationships, and I would say I experienced that on the track. And there were some times where I felt like I had no more energy, but I had faith that I would be able to finish the race, and I had prayed about it as well too. So I thank God for for me finishing the races that I did do, and I'm pretty sure that my parents probably wouldn't have even survived the relationship either, had not God being the center of their marriage. So, shout out to God. But yeah, so that's first off. That's the first segment of my family, my parents. Second will be my siblings. More specifically, my 2 oldest brothers. Now, one of the brothers actually was like, we had like a Tom and Jerry relationship with each other. Now, if you don't know about Tom and Jerry, it's not that old, but if you're younger than me, if you don't know about Tom and Jerry, Google them, Tom and Jerry. All right, watch a couple episodes, you get an idea of what I'm talking about. But basically, we used to fight all the time. Well, not all the time, but he used to always start things. One of the things that I learned about him, let me not get off topic. One of the things that he taught me was that arguing with people and also fighting with people is not the best way to go about doing things. Whether it be, a coworker, a person that you're doing business with, or even somebody who's your classmate, or even your teachers, or even your parents. Okay, it got to the point where and it's funny that I laugh about it now, but it got to the point where I just hated arguing. I just hated arguing with people. So that's why I have a loving spirit. That's one of the reasons why I have a loving spirit to this day, because I just don't have it in my heart to really do that, to really argue with too many people, or let alone fight with people, unless if I got to defend myself and things of that sort. But for the most part, I hate arguing. So that's one of the things I learned from my brothers. Another thing also too was to and also from my parents, was to take initiative. Take initiative in what you're doing in life. I learned that from both my brothers and my parents. My dad used to always tell me all the time growing up, use your initiative, and I hated that. I hated it. But I'm glad he said that, because now I actually understand what he was talking about, is that learn how to become an independent thinker. Do things without being told. Okay, doing things without being told after the first time. So taking ownership, right? Taking ownership in your life. Compare that to running. Nobody told me. I mean, there were people along the way who like suggested that I, do cross country things that I saw, but nobody told me to like do a marathon. Like I just had a strong desire to do it because I started experiencing the benefits of running. Just let alone literally like 3 4 years ago. Um, it was just like a high for me. You know what I mean? Like no matter what I was going through, like whenever I would go on the track, it was a wrap. You know what I mean? Especially early in the morning, like I would just have so much mental clarity to where like I can get through my day. I could do what I'm doing. I can interact with people in a loving way, things of that sort. So, taking initiative, definitely was key for me. Um, Growing up, that's one of the things that I learned. So, so here's my wish for you. Okay, talked a little bit about my family, what I've learned from it. My wish for you is that whatever it is that you're going through in life, whatever it is that you're experiencing in life, or that you're doubtful of doing, run with it. That's the purpose of the show. Run with it. Most people are not going to get, why are you doing it or how are you going to do it, but just run with it. If you believe, if it's something that you're very passionate about, that you feel like it's a divine thing that has been given to you, run with it. Run with it for your life. Okay, that's what I did. Okay, and I am continuing to experience the benefits. So, like I said, share this with friends and family. Okay, hopefully they'll be encouraged. Hopefully you were encouraged. And write in the comment below. Run with it. Run with it. Merry Christmas. Run with Merry Christmas. That way I'll know that you actually viewed this this video. Okay, so Merry Christmas. Thank you once again for watching. See you next week. Next topic would be relationships. What I learned from relationships and how that enabled me to start running. So thank you once again. Have a great week. See you next year. Merry Christmas.